So when we enter a trigger in a normal level in a game that we're playing, we generally don't see the print string text pop up. In fact, that print string text only appears while we're testing in the editor. It would never appear in a final game. So what we would find instead is that we'd actually hear a sound clip. So we're going to add the functionality to our level where we're going to be able to play a sound when we enter a trigger. In order to do this, we first need to import the sound into Unreal. So I'm going to go to my content. I'm going to create a new folder for sounds. And if you want to use the exact same sound I'm using, take advantage of my outstanding voice acting skills, you can pull it down from the Canvas shell, or you can add your own wave file. Unreal Engine is going to support 16-bit wave files. It's recommended to use the 44.1 kilohertz frequency for those files. So make sure that you're using files that are compatible. So to import this here, I can just click on Import, and it will bring up my folder. Here in my folder I've set up, here's my OpenSesame.wave that I have ready to go. And when I've imported that into the project, I'll be able to play it and hear it play.
Open Sesame.
And so in doing so, I know that that's imported correctly. I can go back to my blueprint, and we can make changes to my door itself so this sound plays when we open the door. So I'm going to go to my door here. Here's my open door event. Right now, it immediately calls the timeline. I'm going to break this connection, and we're going to add a new connection here for play sound. Now we'll see that there's a couple of options for play sound here. We can play sound 2D or play sound at location. Unreal allows for 3D sounds, meaning that if a sound is to the right side of your camera, it'll be louder out of the right speaker. If it's in the left side of your camera, it'll be louder out of the left speaker. So that actually sounds like it's coming from the location in the game world where you've placed it. We're going to use play sound 2D because we kind of want to make it sound like we, the player, or kind of the world itself is making the noise. So we don't want that kind of attenuation. We don't want it to change volume based on a different location. So I'm going to play sound 2D, and that's going to enable us to connect this in our play session so that now when we call the open door event, it's going to play sound and then open the door. Right now, the sound that's selected, we can choose from this drop-down. I have a list of sounds here that are available from the starter assets that we imported to begin with, but here's my Open Sesame sound that I just imported. Now that that's set up, we'll be able to play this sound whenever somebody calls the open door trigger. So if I save, compile, close out of this, as soon as our game starts, we should be able to hear that sound.
Open Sesame.